Hello again, it's Laura Tully here. I'm a registered general nurse and I'm the movement and motivation mentor. And with thanks to Roscommon Sports Partnership, I'm back to talk to you today about leaving lockdown. So it's clear at this point that coronavirus is not something that is going to go away anytime soon. So we're going to have to develop new ways of living, working and learning while coronavirus remains a threat. Today I'm going to talk you through some thinking points about leaving lockdown. I'm going to take you through my traffic light system for what we can do now, what we should think about doing soon, and what we can think about doing in the longer term later. So I want you to develop a traffic light thinking around leaving lockdown. I'm going to talk to you now about the current stage, the green light stage, the stage where we're in now, phase 1 of leaving lockdown. So we got the green light for this phase 1 on Monday. Most crucial piece of advice I have for you here is to remember that when you move, the virus moves. So the more people are moving, the more the virus will move. In order to keep this virus suppressed and under control, we need to follow the rules and protect ourselves and protect others. At present, those rules require us to stay at home. We are allowed to exercise daily within a 5-kilometre radius. But we should only be travelling outside of that 5k to shop for essentials, to work when you can't work from home, to travel to a medical appointment or to provide care to others. You are now allowed to meet up to 4 friends and family outdoors while staying socially distant. Please don't go to town on this one. The more contacts and interactions you have, the greater the risk. Remember the importance of practicing good hand hygiene, respiratory etiquette and staying 2 meters apart. Please don't become complacent about cleaning and disinfection. Remember those frequently touched objects need to be disinfected regularly. Remember to stay healthy. Make healthy choices with your food, sleep well, exercise daily, stay connected and give. We are not recommending that you use gloves while you are out and about. Bugs on gloves can end up on your hands when you take the gloves off, and those bugs can very easily end up in your nose, mouth and eyes. It's much better and far safer to clean your hands regularly using soap and water. We know that soap and water kills coronavirus for definite, and so does alcohol gel, which is over 60% concentration. Coronavirus is a really fragile thing once it's outside your body. It's like a little bag of fat, so it's very straightforward to kill it. UV light kills it also, so sunlight and getting outdoors is really important as you'll be less likely to pick up the virus if you are in sunlight. It's important now that you familiarise yourself with the importance of wearing a fabric face covering in order to help control the coronavirus epidemic. If at least 60% of us wore masks that were just 60% effective in blocking viral transmission, we could stop the coronavirus epidemic. Unless you're a frontline healthcare worker, you do not need a specific high-spec respirator mask. Please leave those for the professionals. Once you've purchased or made your mask, there are some simple tips for wearing it comfortably and safely. You should practice wearing it at home to get acquainted with the sensation. Stand in front of a mirror so that you can apply and remove your mask competently and safely. Please wash or gel your hands before you put on the mask and after you remove it. Your face covering should cover the nose and face at all times when worn in order to be effective. If you need to adjust your mask while out, you will need to wash your hands before and after touching it. Remember to remove the mask without touching the potentially contaminated front section and wash your hands. I recommend washing your fabric mask for at least 30 minutes on a 60 degrees Celsius washing machine wash, then dry it either in a machine or open air before ironing. Remember to dispose of any disposable face masks responsibly. The reason you wear a mask is to protect others from you. Others wear a mask to protect you. People can carry COVID-19 and shed the virus before they display any symptoms. The transmission of coronavirus can be significantly reduced where people are wearing cloth coverings. So we all hope that the current measures in our green phase 1 zone can be sustained and that they will lead us along the roadmap to a less restricted lifestyle. I think it's fine to start planning ahead now. Plan for this amber get ready zone next. Begin to develop thinking around how you will leave lockdown. It's quite normal to feel anxious. We've all become quite institutionalized, feeling very safe and comfortable in our current zone. Try to take a simple, slow and steady approach to adjusting to a new work and social life. Maybe you could make a leaving lockdown list. 5 nice things that you'd like to do as we move to leave lockdown. Visiting the hairdresser will definitely be top of my list. Be kind to yourself at all times and remember to ease yourself back in. Of course, there are lots of long-term thinking that we need to consider as we leave lockdown. I like to give a lot of these the red light. They can be thought about later. COVID-19 has taught us to live in the now, to not plan so far ahead, and to be realistic. Continue to be realistic about plans such as travel, holidays, events and activities. We are going to live in a new world. Of course, we will experience aftershocks. The health and mental health, the political, environmental and financial impact will be felt for some time. But remember that when those feelings and thoughts become overwhelming, you can turn on the red light. Live in the moment, live in the now. Think instead of the positive aspects of lockdown that you would like to leave with. How would you like your life to look after COVID-19? Will there be more time for work? Will there be more time for play? There definitely should be more time. Have you enjoyed reading, learning a new hobby, exercising, or learning of new ways to socialise? Bring the positive aspects of your lockdown life with you to the new world. Thank you for joining me over the recent series of presentations here on Roscommon Sports Partnership page. Please continue to follow, support and interact with Roscommon Sports Partnership, who have brought you a tremendous array of events, activities and health information during this time. I'll continue to work as the movement and motivation mentor, and I'll find new ways to work with individuals and groups in the new world. We will prioritise health and well-being more than ever going forward. Please join me on that journey and find me on my Facebook page, the Movement and Motivation Mentor, or on Instagram, where you'll find me, Laura Tully, and hopefully some useful information and advice going forward. Stay positive, stay healthy, stay safe, and hold firm.